Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you for clicking on this video today. I'm back, y'all. I'm back with another freaking story time, y'all. But before we get into the story time, you know, I gotta shout out and support my small businesses. Y'all been sending me a lot of stuff already and I'm just sitting here like, dang, okay, your girl definitely appreciate it. So today's small business that I'm gonna talk about is, first of all, the pink packaging, baby. Look at that. That's really cute. I love me some pink. Well, y'all know I love the red, but I love pink too. So when you first open up the package, it just comes in this little box. Look how cute this box is. It has the logo right here, and then it has like a little bow that she wrapped it up in. So today's small business is Angelic Touch Cosmetics. Okay, girl, I do love me some cosmetics. I'm just opening it. Let me open up this box and see what we got in here. Okay, so it looks like first of all, let me show you. So this is what the inside looks like, right? Angelic Touch Cosmetics. So I got some eyeliner. You can see that. Look at the reflection on that, like the little reflector. That is super cute. She's starting her cosmetic line. So let's see what it's gonna be giving, because you know what I mean, I'm gonna keep it honest. I gotta keep it truthful with my good sisters out here. I can't have y'all just selling anything. Sorry. Oh, okay, so this is the eyeliner. Let's see. Okay, now that's black. Okay, now we have lip plumper. Looks like this. It just looks like this. All right, now I do got red lips on, so I don't want to put some on. Ooh, it smells good, y'all. Oh my god, it smells really good. Okay, sis, I'm gonna have to try that out. I love that she wrapped, it looks like an eyeshadow palette, and she put it in this plastic, because girl, I don't want my stuff breaking when it's going through shipment. So let's see, Angelic Touch Cosmetic. Oh, we gotta slide it out. Gotta slide it out, y'all. Okay, sis, so these are the colors. Let me remove the plastic. All right, so it looks like we have, okay, it looks like we have 4 glitters, 4 mattes, and then 4 shimmers. Can y'all see that? Oh, do y'all want me to start doing eyeshadow looks for y'all? I'm gonna have to do that. Oh my god, this is so cute, baby. Look at that. Okay, all right, sis. Look at those swatches. Angelic Cosmetics. Stop playing with y'all, sis. Baby, stop playing. Do y'all see this? Look how chunky that glitter is. I'm blowing on it because, oh my god, this is the type of glitter that I like. I don't like the loose glitter that flies everywhere and gets like all over your face. Oh my god, this is like that good chunky glitter that just stayed. Yo, she also sent me a lash adhesive glue. Look at this. First of all, boo, like how girly is this? Okay, so it's super black. It's right there. So does it get, oh, it does get sticky. I feel it getting like tacky on my hand. She wrote me a little card. Thanks for supporting my first business. Please share this code KSHINE with your subbies for 10% off their order. Thank you. This is looking out already. Y'all heard that. Go ahead and use my coupon code KSHINE to receive 10% off your order. Thanks, sis. There is all of her information. You can pause it and take a screenshot real quick so you can follow her on Instagram and Facebook and support. Without further ado, y'all, we about to hop into this story time because as you could tell by the title of this video, this is a recent story time, okay? Very recent. Let's just come on, let's just go. Let's go. Okay, boom, y'all. So let me see where I'm gonna start at. So this is gonna be like a real quick story time because it was nothing too long or whatever. This literally just happened to me, okay? And this subscriber tried it, sis. She tried it but I finished it. Okay, y'all, let's see. Okay, boom, boom. Let's see. Let's get started. So one day, it was a Thursday night, you know, my homegirl hit me up like, you know, you want to go out. Mind y'all, I love going out. I love having a good time. I love enjoying myself. So like, I'm really out every weekend for the most part. Like, I put in my work Monday through Friday, and then I be out. Or like, I take care of my business first, and then I can go out, you know. So she hit me up on a Thursday and she's like, yeah, it's a ladies night at this club, like, do you want to go? It was more so like a lounge area, kind of like a rooftop thing. It wasn't necessarily like a club like how Saturday be hitting, but it'd be like, it's a nice little vibe, right? So I'm like, okay, bet, like, we can go. So, you know, we get together and we pull up to the club. Now, like I said, I do go out enough, so like I'm pretty known in the club scene. Like, you know, I kind of know a lot of people because I do go out. So, you know, you start seeing the same faces and you start meeting people and you start building relationships, right? So when I got there, I knew the security guard, not Kevin the kidnapper, okay? Not Kevin the kidnapper, all right? So I knew the security guard. And he's like, hey, Kay, like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? So we get into the club, and, you know, like, one of the girls there, they come and they take us to the booth. So it was like me and like 4 of my other friends, right? I don't really need to get them names because they don't really have much to do with the story. But it was me and 4 of my friends. So we sit at the booth, right? We got our liquor. We're drinking Douce. We're having a good time. We're vibing to the music. We're lit. We're turned up, right? So, you know, as soon as I get to drinking, you know, the girl be having to use the bathroom. So I'm like, y'all, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. I get up, I go to the bathroom, you know, I do my business, I come out. On my way going back to the booth, this guy stops me, right? And I'm just calling him Carlos real quick. Carlos stopped me and he's like, hey, beautiful, like, can I get your number? Like, he's trying to holler at me, right? So I'm looking at Carlos' face like, bro, you look kind of familiar. Like, I'm sitting here trying to think, you know, when somebody look familiar but you can't pinpoint like where you know them from or like where you seen them at. Like, I'm just like, why you look so familiar? But I just could not think. He's like, now that you mention it, you do look familiar. Like, where do I know you from? And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know, man. Then it clicked, y'all. And this for another story time, right? So I was dating Carlos' brother like a few years ago, right? And he like really liked me. And I liked him too or whatever, but he liked me more than I liked him but I had to cut him off because he was giving very much shrimp energy, okay? He was giving shrimp energy down there. And if you don't know what that means, then you might be a little too young, okay? He was just giving shrimp energy. So it was something I just could not deal with. Like, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry to all the shrimpies out there. I can't do it. Like, he was giving off like he had Big D energy, right? And he did all of that just to give off shrimpy. Like, you know, that's another story time, like I said. So basically at the end of the day, that was Carlos was his brother, but because I cut him off, he one of those boys that when he get rejected, he gets super mad, and he tried to call himself exposing me, but he couldn't expose me because you can't expose a bitch who ain't got shit to hide. You feel me? So basically, it just turned into a big thing where like he just really had an issue with me, and like his family had an issue, and I'm like, if your family got an issue, my family got an issue too. Like, you ain't about to touch your girl. You know, the gang be here. The whole gang be here. So it ain't going down. So he caught himself trying to have an issue or whatever. So basically, we had problems. You know, we had problems, but nothing ever happened because he was a lame. He wasn't about to do shit. So nothing ever happened or whatever. So I'm thinking like, dang, this is old boy brother. So when it clicked in my head, I thought it clicked in Carlos' head too. So I'm like, damn, like this would go one or two ways. Like either Carlos realized who I am and we still got beef from years ago, or he already knew who I was and he just trying to set me up because he see me out and they still got beef with me. You know, that's how I'm thinking. My little drunk mind, I wasn't really drunk, but I was tipsy. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, he might know who I am. You know what? I'm not even about to cross those paths no more. I don't want nothing to do with him because Carlos was cute, but I'm like, it's too risky. I don't want nothing to do with this man. It's drama that way. Let me steer clear, okay? Let me go ahead and turn right and that drama can go left. So I was like, nah, maybe I don't know you, and I walked away, right? So as I'm walking away, you know, I look back a little bit and I see Carlos still kind of looking at me like this, like he just really trying to figure out who I am. And I'm just like, So I get security. I'm gonna call my friend security because I don't feel like giving him no name. You know, I be getting confused when there's too many names. So I call my friend security over and I'm like, listen, you see that boy over there? It might be some issues, maybe not, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time because, you know, have my back, okay? Because I didn't know if the brother was here with Carlos or if any of his family members that had a problem with me was here. I didn't know what the scenery was going to be like. So I'm like, let me just tell my security up front, that way he already know what's going on. So I tell him, like, you know, be on the lookout, you know, if he get too close to me or whatever, just be on the lookout if you see some fishy stuff going on with him. So he's like, all right, bet. So he ended up standing next to like our booth, like, you know, because he was one of the security guards that like walked around, you know, make sure everything was straight. So he just stayed close to me, like he would walk around my booth, stand by my booth, kick with us, talk to us, all of that good stuff, right? So we drinking our Douce. Carlos, I ain't see him for like, well, I seen him for the rest of the night, but he didn't give no issues. He didn't have no issues, whatever. So we finished getting lit. We turn it up, whatever. We drink all our whole bottle of Douce. So my other girls was like, you know, they good. They had their little fruity drink, so they was chilling. So me and my one friend was like, well, we gotta go get another drink because our waitress like was like, she ghosted us. Like she was nowhere to be found. Like, what's going on, sis? So we like, forget it. We just gonna get up in the line and go to the bar and just get a little drink, our last little drink, and chill. So me and my one friend, we go into the line, and the line is pretty long or whatever, but they got these tables, like these stand-up tables that's like right by the bar that either you could stand while you're waiting for your drinks to come out, or, you know, while you're in the line or whatever. So we're just kind of like I'm linked up on it while my friend is in the line, but, you know, like I'm right in front of her, but I'm just linked up on the table. So we're just sitting there and the line is moving up, and this girl come and tap me. So I turn around and I'm like, you know, I'm like, what's up? And she's like, oh my God, like, don't I know you? So I'm just like, oh my God, like, how many people don't know me today? But like I said, I do go out a lot. Like, I always go to this club. I always go to that little rooftop. Like, I do go to like the same places. So I'm like, it's very possible that people, you know, you end up running into the same people all of the time if they keep coming to the same place that you're at. So I'm like, you know, it's very possible for her to see me out here before. Because mind you, like I said, I'm not ever expecting to like run into you guys at this moment. I don't ever think that I'm gonna run into a subscriber because we ganging it out here. But you know, we a small gang. We a real small gang right now. 4,000 or almost 4,000 is a lot. But like I said, I think we're still like a small gang. So like, I don't think that I'm gonna run into you guys. So that's why like a lot of times, and for reasons like this is why I don't disclose where I'm from. Like, it's not no huge secret. If you guys find out, then you guys find out, but I'm just not like blatantly putting it out there where I'm from because people like her. Okay, I gotta watch my back. Y'all already be saying I be in too much drama, so I'm trying to chill. Okay, but no, y'all. So I'm sitting here talking to her and I'm just like, oh, maybe you see me around here, like, do you come here a lot? And she's like, no, this is my first time. She's like, oh, you're Kayshawn, I watch your videos. So I'm like, oh shoot, like I'm excited because I'm thinking like, is this my first time running into a subscriber? Your girl is happy because I'm like, oh my God, like I would never thought I was gonna meet one of you guys. Like, I'm super excited. So I asked her like, oh yeah, do you watch my videos? She's like, yeah. And she's like, I love you, like I love your story time. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for the support. Like, I'm like, do you want a hug? Because, you know, I know it's still COVID going around, so I respect people's space, and if you don't want a hug, that's fine. But she's like, yeah. So I give her a hug, and I'm just like, you know, I always show love, like especially to people who support what I got going on and support the stuff that I'm doing. I'm gonna show love, you know. So I was sitting there with her, talking with her, and I'm like, thank you so much. She's like, oh my God, it was so funny when you jumped through that guy window. Like, basically just talking about my videos. So I'm just like, yeah, girl, like my life be crazy, and we're just having like a good kiki back and forth. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, we were just about to get some more drinks. She's like, oh, you are? She's like, what y'all drinking on? I'll get you a drink.
I'll get you a drink.
So I'm like, oh, okay, like, you sure? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, we drinking Douce. She's like, you by yourself? Because at this point, my friend was just still in line. Like, she wasn't really saying nothing to her. And I'm like, no, it's just me and my friend. And she was like, oh, girl, come on, like talking to my friend. Come on, girl, let's go to the front of the line. She's like, my friend's up there. She's in the front of the line. Let's just go up there with her, and I'll get you guys some drinks. Like, we can all take a shot together. So I'm like, oh my God, sis, like, thank you. And she's like, my name is Tanya. Yes, I'm saying your real name, Tanya. I don't know if you still watch me, if you still gonna support me, but I'm saying your real name because you tried it, sis, and you should have never tried me like that. Like, I thought you was a supporter. What kind of supporter is you? Like, Tanya, come on now. And granted, I mean, I don't know her YouTube name. Like, it could be something Tanya. I don't know. But her name is Tanya. Like, that's the name she gave me. So, Tanya, you need to take a time out, Tanya. Like, so yeah, she's like, my name's Tanya, whatever. And mind you, she didn't ask to take a picture. And I don't ask to, if y'all ever do see me, if that time ever come, if y'all don't ask to take a picture, I won't offer because, like, I'll be thinking, like, who the hell am I? Like, who am I to be like, do you want a picture with me? Like, you know, like, I'm not no celebrity. So I feel like me offering a picture is kind of like, who I think I am. Like, you know, I know I'm that bitch, but, you know, I'm just saying. So, like, if y'all ask me to take a picture, like, definitely. But, like, I don't want to offer it because I just feel like that's weird. And y'all might be like, girl, who the fuck is you? I don't know a picture with you. You know, I don't know. So I'm just like, she didn't ask for one, so I didn't offer to take one or whatever. So she get us, she's like grabbing my hand and she pulls me up to the front with her. So I get my friend and we go to the front of the line, and her friend is like the third person in line for the bar. So she's like, hey girl, like, this is Kayshawn, she does YouTube, like, I love her, I watch all of her videos, like basically telling her friend about me. So I'm just over there like, hey girl, like, talk to the friend, and she's like, oh my God, that's so nice, you do YouTube, like, that's so great, blah blah blah. And we just all kikiing, right? So we're in the line and we are up next, and me and my homegirl, you know, we're kind of like staying off to the side because, like, we ain't all in line. So we off to the side of the bar. So Tanya's like, yeah, let me have 4 shots of Douce. So I'm just like, okay, bet, like, y'all, we all about to take a shot. We're gonna have a nice little shot together. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna have fun. Y'all, the lady like, okay, you want Douce? So basically, let me tell you too. So the way the club is set up, it is a club inside, but because of COVID and everything that has taken place, they have moved it, like, they have a big outdoor patio section as well. So first of all, I don't get why y'all don't want us all in the inside together, but we can all be outside together. But that's just me. But they don't have the inside of the club like open, meaning like the music is not in there. If you have to use the bathroom, you can go in there, and it's also a bar in there. But everything is kind of like outside in the backyard patio because, you know, COVID's going on, and it's summertime anyway. So they have booths and everything set up. And then if you got to use the bathroom, you still can go inside the main club and use the bathroom there. But it's not really open in the inside, if that makes sense. Like, there's no booths in there, there's no tables, there's nothing. It's just literally you go in there to like exit out the club and come into the club and go to the bathroom, but everything else is outside. So mind you, because the outside was not necessarily meant to be like the main club area, they have like a small little bar out there, right? So when she was like, we need 4 shots of Douce, she was like, all right, let me go run in to get another bottle of Douce. And she was like, just go stand at the stand-up table number 1 and I'll bring it over to you. So we're like, okay, bet. So we go over to the stand-up table and we're just still talking, and Tanya seems really cool. Her song come on and she's like dancing on me or whatever, and I'm all lit with her because, you know, I turn up with y'all. I turn up with y'all. I turn up, period. So I definitely turn up with y'all and have a good time. Well, I don't know if I should be doing that anymore, the way Tanya didn't rub me the wrong way. So we gonna say. But Tanya's dancing on me and we're having fun or whatever. Then the waitress come over and, you know, she has the 4 shots. And she's just like, here you go, guys. Like, that'll be $52. So, you know, I'm like, okay. And I'm just sitting there and, like, looking at Tanya. I don't see Tanya pulling out no wallet, no credit card, no cash, no nothing. So we all looking around, and the waitress is kind of looking around too, but she mainly looking at Tanya because Tanya is the one who ordered the 4 shots. So she's looking at Tanya, and we're all looking, like, we literally are sitting there like looking around. Mind you, the 2 friends, like my friend and her friend, they not saying much because I guess they feel like me and Tanya mainly got the rapport, you know, even though we really don't. We don't even know each other, but you know, they looking at us, and I'm looking at Tanya like, so is you gonna pay her? And she's like, I'm like, is you gonna pay her? And the waitress is like, that'll be $52. Like, she got louder, like, maybe, I think in her head, she thinking like, maybe the music too loud, maybe they didn't hear me, like, what's up? And like I said, she was mainly looking at Tanya, but she's like, at this point, somebody just gotta pay. I'm just sitting there, everybody quiet, everybody just really looking around. Like Tanya tried to pick up her phone and start scrolling. So I had to just break the ice because I'm like, we can't just sit here and be quiet and she got shots. Like, what the hell going on? So I'm like, Tanya, like, you got it? And she's like, y'all, this bitch literally looks up from her phone and she said,
don't you got it, sis? I know you getting them good YouTube checks.
Wait. First of all, sis, why you trying to count my pockets, number one? Number two, you said you were going to buy the shots and you asked me, did I want a shot? Number three, you don't just assume that I got money because I'm on YouTube, because like I said, let me reiterate, I'm still under 4,000 subscribers. You act like I'm in the 50K ball or like I'm higher than that. Like, you don't know what I'm getting paid, sis. Or if I'm even getting paid. You don't know what's going on with your good sis over here. So for you to say, you go ahead and pay for it, ain't you getting them YouTube checks? So I'm like, bitch, hold on. Because, like, I literally had to call her a bitch because that's just how I talk sometimes, too. Like, especially when I'm drunk. Like, I don't mean no disrespect. But I'm like, bitch, you said you was going to buy the shots. Like, what you mean? And she's like,
girl, like, I know you getting them YouTube checks and I be watching all your videos. So in my defense, I'm helping you get that money.
sis, I don't give a fuck if I was a millionaire. If you say you were gonna buy somebody a shot, that's what you do. How did this become about what's in my pockets? You count in my pockets. You worried about my checks that I got going on. When did this become about me and my money, sis? You said, Tanya, you said you were gonna buy the shots. So what you mean? And I'm getting those YouTube checks. When you asked me, did we want a shot? And you were going to buy us a shot. Y'all, like, I was really, like, sitting there thinking, like, is this really happening right now? Like, is this really fucking happening? First of all, you don't know what the fuck I got going on. I could be in debt or some shit. I could owe some. Like, you don't know what my money, what's going on with my money. So, why is that even being brought up when you said you were going to buy the shots, sis? And then talking about you watch my videos so you helping me make the money. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works, okay? It just does not. Y'all, I was sitting there like, I'm looking at my friend like, wait, what? What'd she say? I looked at that waitress and she said $52. So that's like what, like $12 or $13 each or whatever. I can't do math that quick, but maybe like $12, $13 each. So I looked at her and I'm like, here go $30, sis. Keep the change. Because I knew $30 would cover at least 2 of the shots. I knew it wouldn't do all of it. And I was like, here go $30 for 2. Keep the change. And I took 2 shots off and I gave to me and my friend. And I walked away. As I'm walking away, Tanya like,
what the fuck? Like, you just gonna buy y'all shots and not us?
I'm like, girl, did I offer to buy you any shots? And now I'm not going to do it because had we been in that conversation previously and I said, hey, let me get y'all shots. Thank you for supporting me. Here go a shot. Cool. Because I'm really that bitch. Like, I do that though. Like, you know, just off the love. Because like I said, I always look out for people who look out for me. And by y'all watching my videos and supporting me though, that is looking out for me. So I wouldn't have mind buying you shots. But you're not going to offer to buy me shots. Get the shots, wait for the bill to come and then put it on me because you feel like I'm getting some YouTube checks. Like, that's never, you're not going to ever play me like I'm some lame ass person. Like, that ain't happening. So I said, girl, so I turned around like, you don't want to offer to buy me a shot and now you don't want to buy me a shot so you can buy your own shot. So as I'm walking away, she's like,
yeah, whatever, bitch. They don't care about your whack ass channel anyways.
Okay, no fighting. So I laughed at her. Me and my friend laughed. I'm laughing. I go back over to my booth because, bitch, you're a joke. Tanya, you're a joke. If you're watching this, you're a joke. Like, I'm not about to get into an argument with my subscriber off the strength of something like this because you don't want to pay a $52 bill. Like, I don't know if you were broke, if you didn't have it. Maybe you didn't know it was going to be that much. I don't know what it was, or if you really just try to get over on me. I don't know what it was. But, sis, do you think I'm dumb or something? Like, don't let the story times fool you, sis. Like, sis, I keep trying to tell y'all can play with y'all mama, y'all can play with y'all friends, y'all can even play with yourselves, but do not think you gonna play with me. And that just is what it is, you feel me? But I'm just like, girl, I walked away because, you know, I'm starting to think, y'all know I do story time, so when y'all run into me, y'all gonna be trying to get a story time out of me. Time, did you do that because you wanted to be a story time? Nah, I wonder. Well, you made it. If that's why you did it. You definitely made it to a story time. So, but I don't need y'all out there trying to try me just so y'all can be made it to a story time, because I ain't got time. Because I'm packing that. Okay? And so no, let me stop. But anyways, so I go back and I sit down at my booth, right? So I'm just looking like, did this bitch really try me? But I continue to have a good time. Nothing happened, right? The end of the night comes and they're letting us out or whatever. So of course the security guard he walking me out because he's still talking to me and, you know, flirting and all that good stuff. So he walking me and my people out and we're talking or whatever. I'm walking out the club. I'm coming down because basically it's like it's the steps and then it's the long, you know, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the long stair that you could kind of stand on there for a minute, and then it's another flight of steps. So as I'm walking down the first one, Tanya and her one friend is sitting on like that long step that's in between the two flights. I didn't notice her because I wasn't paying attention to her. Like I said, I'm looking up because my security guard friend is like, he's like 6'2". So I'm looking up at him, talking to him like while I'm walking, because he's holding me because like I got on heels and stuff. So I'm walking down or whatever, and I walk right past Tanya, like not even paying attention to her. Mind you, Tanya is like this light-skinned girl. She one of those people that got like that good texture hair, but like it's like really poofy, and you slick it back into like a bun, and it's like a big poofy ponytail. And she's like light-skinned. She's pretty. You tried me, Tanya, but you pretty. I'm gonna give you that. Okay, because I ain't no hater. You're a pretty girl. You shouldn't act like this because you are a pretty girl, so you really shouldn't be like that. But she was a pretty girl. She was light skinned. She had like these stupid big lashes on, and she was like a thicker girl. Like, she was thicker. Yeah, she was thick. I'm not gonna call her like heavy set. She was a little bit more heavier, but she was a thicker girl, whatever. So walking down, and I didn't even notice her because like she was linked up against the wall, and the security guard was on her side. So she on the wall, the security guard didn't miss me. So we're just walking, and as I'm starting down like the second flight of steps, she was like,
"These YouTube bitches be having me fucked up."
So that got my attention because I'm sitting here thinking like, is you talking about me? Like, hold on. So I literally leaned back past the security guard, and I was like, who is you talking to, girl? Who is you talking to? She's like,
yeah, you can't even pay a $52 tab.
I can't, sis, you can't. And you didn't. Like, you couldn't pay it. Like, I'm really confused on why this is even an issue. You offered to buy me a drink, sis. Why are you mad that I didn't pay the bill? Why? So I'm laughing, and like I told you before, a lot of times like I do be laughing in people's face because some shit just be funny. So I'm laughing in Tyan's face like, you mad? How you mad? You mad? Just saying that because bitch, you is mad. Like, I don't understand, you're mad. So I'm laughing at her, and she's like,
okay, yeah, oh bitch, it's funny? You think it's funny?
I'm like, yeah, I think it's funny. So she had a bottle, like a water bottle in her hand or whatever, and it was like empty, or had like just a little bit of water left. So she tried to open it, I guess, but my security guard friend had already grabbed her like, God, you need to calm down, go ahead and exit the building. He was doing like this, like trying to escort her down the stairs, like go ahead and exit the building, because I done already came up on the stair, and I was on that like one little stair that's like long, because I'm in heels 1, 2, you're not about to get me on the stairs, like it's not happening, and I'm in heels. So I already came up. So like I said, I went behind him, but I was on this side of him, and he was in the middle and she was over there. So he like blocked me this way, and he was like, y'all can exit. Like, go ahead and exit. Y'all can exit. So he's trying to like push them, and she looking back like,
yeah, girl, fuck you. I don't like you.
you did it out, just going off about what? Like, you was just my subscriber and my supporter. Like, how you don't like me now? Like, what did I do? Because I don't want to pay your bill? Like, I'm so confused. So I'm just like this. Y'all know me. I don't give a fuck. Like, so I'm just laughing, and she like, yeah, you think it's funny, and she throws the water bottle at me. Of course it misses me, because had it had connected, we would have connected, sis. Oh, okay. But it didn't connect. It went past me, so I'm still laughing. So at this point, my security guard friend got like a little bit more rough with her, and then the other securities that was already at the bottom kind of rushed up, because now you doing a little too much. Okay, now you trying to start chaos, and it's too much. So they escort them out or whatever. So me and my friend sitting there laughing. I'm like, first of all, girl, you and your friends to get jumped. It's 5 of us total, and it's only y'all 2, number 1. Why you trying to start drama? We trying to come out and have a good night, and you're mad at me for whatever reason, Tanya, if you're watching this again, because why did you try to ruin my night like that, sis? Like, I had a long day of work that day, and I was trying to come out and have a good time. Why would you do that? Because damn, if you can't go to Bella Noches, where can you go? But nah. So he walked them out or whatever, and he comes back and get me, because he's like, stay there, don't move, you stay there. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not worried about this bitch. Like, this my hood. This is my shit. Like, come on now. I ain't worried about nothing. So he walked us down, and he was like, now I gotta walk you to your car. I'm like, you ain't gonna walk me to my car. I'm straight or whatever. But he ends up walking me to my car anyway. So we leave. Yeah, we pull off, and of course, you know, I gotta circle around the block, you know, and make sure ain't nobody following me. I make sure she went on no stupid stuff, which she wouldn't. We leave and we go home, and I went on my Instagram and stuff, just checking to see like if she wrote me on some like childish shit or try to say some smart stuff, but she haven't. I haven't seen her comment or anything. I never seen her name on YouTube at all, because I do read my comments, but like, unfortunately, I don't remember everybody's name. So when she told me her name was Tanya, I didn't like add on Instagram or nothing. So I really don't know her Instagram or like her name that she used on YouTube or anything. So like, unless she comment on this video and say it was me, I don't really know who she was, like, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, Tanya, if you is watching, because I'm sure you're gonna watch, because I feel like you really only tried me so that way you could become a part of a story time. But you can, sis. It don't make me no difference. Next time it might not be as friendly as it was with you, but y'all better stop trying people out here. This is a crazy world we live in, and if you doing all that just to become a story time, you got it, sis. Bam, here it is. Here we go, Tanya. This your 15 minutes, sis. You got it. But y'all, yeah, but we left, and that was the end of that. And like I said, this was like a couple weeks ago, so I haven't seen her post on anything or anything negative. If she did post, like, I wouldn't even know. Well, if I see her icon, I know how she look. But yeah, y'all, a subscriber tried to fight me. Why would she try to run down on me, y'all? Like, I'm really upset, because if I ever was to see y'all, like, I would give y'all so much love, like, especially if y'all supporting me. I would give y'all so much love. Like, I'm so nice. But now she making me think, like, I gotta watch my back with y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all friends or foes at this point. Tanya, now you done messed it up for everybody. You done messed it up for the whole class, because you don't know how to act. And now I can't trust y'all. I can't trust y'all. I just can't trust y'all. But no, son, I ain't like that. Like, as long as you give me love, I'm gonna give y'all love back. Like, I'm really upset she tried to run up on me like that, and it's just unfortunate. But you know, we're not gonna let one bad apple ruin the whole bag of apples. We're not doing that. But y'all listen, y'all be trying to act like my life is just so crazy and it's full of drama. Like, I don't even be doing nothing, y'all. I'm going out trying to have a nice time, and it be them. Like, I'm literally just in my booth minding my own business, just trying to have my fun that night, and it's them. Y'all don't be me. It don't be me. It don't be me. It don't be me. But anyways, y'all, that was the end of that story. Like I said, y'all, please don't be like Tanya. Do not try to run up to your girl thinking it's cute, because it's not. So no, let me stop. But no, y'all. But y'all, my birthday is coming up, y'all, July 10th. I've been seeing a lot of the Cancer gang in the comments. July 10th, my birthday is coming up. I will be 26 years old. So if you guys want to wish me happy birthday or anything, you could definitely, you know, I think I'm gonna post that week. Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna post that week. But if not, you always can hit me up on Snapchat and Instagram. So yeah, y'all can write me on Snapchat and Instagram and tell me happy birthday, and let me know when y'all birthday is too. So like, you know, I could tell y'all happy birthday if it's coming up or if it's soon. But I think I'm gonna do a live. My birthday fall on a Saturday, so I think I'm gonna get on live on Instagram for the day of my birthday. So you know, y'all make sure y'all following me on Instagram and join my live on July 10th for my birthday. That way we can talk and y'all could tell me, you know, what y'all want to see in the near future for my videos. Also, somebody wrote me on Instagram. I'm not gonna put them in here because that's their situation, but they are gay. It was a gay male, I can say that, and he wrote me this long story. Like, it was such a nice story about him and coming out and how his parents dealt with it and everything that he's going through, and he just wanted me to know. And he was like, I wish I had the courage to tell my story like you tell your story times, but can you tell it for me and leave my name out of it? Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was just like, so basically my question is for you guys: would y'all like if I told other people's story times? Like if I did maybe like not like Instagram, but like maybe, so if it becomes a thing and you guys want it, maybe I can make like a separate email that you guys can submit your story times to, and basically like I'll just read you guys story times off, or something that happened in your life, and I can either give you advice, you know, comment on it, and you know, we could just do what it do. So let me know if that's something y'all want to do. So leave in the comments below if you guys feel like I should start telling other people's story times, or if that's something that you would like. Because if so, then I'll make a separate email address that you guys can submit your stories to. So yeah, thumbs up this video if that's something that you guys want to see, and comment down below and say, listen, start telling all story times, because we got some story times too. You know, I could tell it all. I could tell it all. You feel me? Y'all, that is the end of my story time. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Make sure you thumbs up and you turn on your post notifications. Sometimes I just be busting out dancing, y'all. I don't know why. Like, I think I got dance Tourette's. Like, I don't know. I just be feeling it sometimes. And make sure you guys support Angelique Cosmetics. Show her some love. Make sure you use my coupon code KSHINE. And until next time, I see you in my next video. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.